Hey everyone, Dwight Streu here, the Dwight Streu Real Estate team. Well, it's that time of year when I start to get a lot of questions about where I think the market is heading. Will homes get easier to sell or harder? Are prices going to go up or down? And what effect will interest rates have on the market in the year ahead? Well, before we look ahead, let's look back at where we've come from in 2022. Now, 2022 was definitely a roller coaster of a year. It started off with a bang. As early as the first week of January, we knew things were different. January is traditionally a very slow month, but last year it was really busy. A lot of buyers and not much inventory, so we saw a lot of bidding wars and rapidly increasing prices. So why did this happen? Well, it really wasn't much of a secret that interest rates were going to be increasing, so buyers wanted to purchase before the rates went up. Buyers who might normally buy in April or May were instead buying in January and February, but because not a lot of homes get listed in December, January, February, inventory was low, and it had a bit of a snowball effect in that buyers began panicking and bidding really high prices for homes. Now, what followed was actually really pretty predictable. As the spring market arrived, inventory increased, so buyers had more options. Plus, the well-publicized interest rate hikes started. So we had increasing supply and decreasing demand, so the bidding wars slowed down and eventually pretty much ended. And as the year progressed, interest rates continued to go higher as predicted, and consequently fewer people were buying, and we began to see downward pressure on prices. So we head into winter, a traditionally slow market which made even slower due to increasing borrowing costs and fewer buyers in the market. In fact, November sales were down 30% over the previous November, December down 26%, and last month, January, sales were down 32% over last January. Now, this can't help but have an adverse effect on prices, and so by the end of December, the overall average residential selling price was down about 10% from the peak in spring. And January's prices are down about 6% from last January. So where do we go from here? Well, the good news is that we're about to head into the spring market, which is always the busiest time of year for home sales, and so I am confident we will see an increase in buyer activity. Now, when I say an increase, I mean an increase from fall and winter, but it's not going to be like last spring. That was an anomaly, and it could be a long time before we see a market that busy again. Now, does that mean prices will go up in spring? Well, not necessarily. While buyer activity will increase, there will also be more homes coming on the market as well, which means more competition for home sellers. It's the relationship between these two, supply and demand, that will determine whether or not home prices will go up or down or neither. Will there be more buyers or more sellers? Well, I don't have a crystal ball, and this is only my opinion, but I would be surprised to see any significant increase in home values this spring. Now, I don't think they're going to drop significantly either. I think we'll hover somewhere between a small increase or a small decrease overall, but some property types and some areas will do better than others. Now, it appears the bulk of interest rate hikes are behind us, and fortunately, our economy seems to be doing pretty well in light of those increases, at least for now. And if that continues, I think we're going to get back to more of a stable market without the big swings we've seen. I hope this has been helpful. Thanks for watching.